Washington has drawn a hard line on Iran, and it is not a negotiating line. According to Axios, the United States is demanding total nuclear rollback, zero uranium enrichment, full dismantling of domestic fuel capability, and irreversible compliance. This is not a return to arms control. It is a demand for submission, framed as diplomacy with no room for reciprocity or balance. The scope goes further. The US is folding Iran's ballistic missile program and its regional influence into the nuclear file, treating deterrence, alliances, and sovereignty as bargaining chips. By design, this framework strips Iran of strategic depth, military independence, and regional leverage in one stroke, redefining talks as enforcement rather than negotiation.
When Trump or others threaten to kill Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, they are effectively threatening millions, if not tens of millions of people. They are threatening them because they are threatening their leader. This cannot be ignored. Based on our faith, conviction, and duty, it is our collective responsibility to confront this threat. We are committed to taking all necessary measures to counter this assassination threat, which would destabilize the region and the world due to the widespread presence of committed believers and lovers of the Wali al-Faqih. We are determined to confront this threat, which we also consider to be directed at us, and we have every right to take whatever measures we deem appropriate to meet this challenge.
Deadlines replace dialogue. Pressure replaces trust. The message is calibrated and deliberate. Comply fully or face continued sanctions and implied escalation. This approach exposes Washington's objective, not risk reduction, but unilateral control. The deal on offer is not about non-proliferation. It is about reshaping Iran's strategic posture under coercive terms.
Over the past 2 months, several parties have asked us a clear and explicit question. If Israel and the US go to war with Iran, will Hezbollah intervene? They have been tasked with obtaining a pledge from Hezbollah not to intervene and to remain uninvolved. Why are they asking us to make this commitment? It is because they are considering their options. The mediators have clearly told us that Israel and the US are considering whether it would be better to strike Hezbollah first and then Iran, or to strike both at the same time. Or would it be better to strike Iran first and then Hezbollah? In all these scenarios, we are the target, so they are trying to find out if they can achieve their goals by separating us. I will give you the answer. Faced with these intertwined and similar possibilities and aggression that does not distinguish between us, we are concerned about what is happening. We are potential targets of aggression and are determined to defend ourselves. At the time, we will decide how to act, whether to intervene or not, or in a manner proportionate to the circumstances. But we are not neutral.
Tehran's response is unequivocal. Iran has rejected zero enrichment outright, calling it an assault on national sovereignty and a violation of its rights under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei has declared civilian uranium enrichment non-negotiable, while Iran's foreign minister says talks are possible only without threats, dictates, or preconditions. Iran is pairing diplomacy with deterrence. Officials warn that pressure will be met with resistance, not retreat. As military alerts rise and rhetoric hardens, the standoff shifts from negotiation tables to strategic signaling. What emerges is a stark divide: Washington's demand for total rollback versus Tehran's insistence on sovereign rights. A clash that leaves little room for compromise and raises the cost of miscalculation.